What's up YouTube, it's your boy David, and for today's tutorial we're gonna make a Wheezy melody like this. Yeah, for today's tutorial we're gonna be recreating these Wheezy type of melodies. You know, the Ghana type beats, they're really cool. We're gonna be using this instrument called Koro or Guzen. And yeah, for the melody we're gonna be using Span 2. We're gonna be using this preset called Harpoto number 8. You can just find the Koro right here on the ethnic instruments right here. But for today's tutorial we're gonna just find the Harpoto. It is actually a preset and it actually sounds better. Yeah, for today's melody I'm gonna be using the Fidian scale. You can have it by going to helpers, scale highlighting, and go to other Fidian. Go to D sharp. It is actually a pretty good scale for today's melody. So let's go. I'm gonna be using my MIDI keyboard for this melody. You can actually just write the notes over the piano roll. Okay, let's start. Okay, I'm just gonna start building my chord progression. You know, using the scale. That's it, that's my chord progression. Let's hear it. So what I'm gonna do right now is actually add some movement to the chord progression. Just select this and just listen. Okay, and right now I'm just gonna add the melody over this chord progression. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is actually select just the first chord and start adding the melody over this chord. Okay, like you see, I just have this melody over this chord. What I'm gonna do right now is actually add some movement. So I'm just gonna select this note, come here to chop. I'm just gonna chop it right now. So let's hear how it sounds with the melody and the chord. Yeah, the idea is to add some movement to this melody and sound as close as we can as the Koro or the Guzen instrument. So what we can do right now is actually select the first chord and the second and use the first one just as a guide to build the second melody. So let's do it. Okay, I got the second melody on the second chord. It might take you a couple of minutes to build the right melody for your chords. So let's go with the third chord. Okay, I'm just gonna add some movement right here. Okay, like that. I like it. Okay, let's go with the last chord, using the third one as a reference to build the melody. Okay, I'm just gonna add some movement right here. I'm just gonna chop this note. And yeah, we have the first chord progression with the first melody, so let's hear it. Yeah, as you can see, we have a very cool melody with the chord progression. So what I'm gonna do right now is actually press Ctrl B, and what I'm gonna do right now is actually add a second melody over the first melody and the chords to add more color and more movement, and it will sound more exotic. Yeah, I'm just gonna select again the first chord with the first melody, and I'm just gonna build a second melody on top. So I'm just gonna hear it. Let's build the second melody with the first chord and the second chord selected as a reference. I like it, sounds cool. Okay, let's make the third melody with the second chord and the third chord selected as a reference again. I like it. I like it a lot. It's sounding better, to be honest. Okay, again we're gonna select the third chord and the last chord to add the last detail of the second melody on top. So right here what I'm gonna do is actually add more higher notes to add some more color. You will see. So right now I have the first melody and the second melody along with the chords, and what I'm gonna do right now is actually humanize this whole melody. We can do it by selecting the whole melody. We're just gonna loop it. We can do it by selecting the whole melody. We're gonna add the strumizer by pressing Alt S. It's sounding great. We're also gonna change the release and the velocity. We're gonna do that by pressing Alt R, Alt plus R. Okay, we finished our melody. So what we need to do right now is actually doing some EQ and adding some effects to finish the loop. So let's go. Okay, so this is the whole melody. It's actually on channel 1. We can go to the mixer channel, press Alt R, hit start, and we're gonna have the loop in waveform right here. You can listen. We can actually change the pitch right here if you want to. Sounding better. Okay, what I'm gonna do next is go to the mixer channel. I'm gonna actually add some EQ. It's cool. Sounding better. And if we want to, we can actually add some RC20 to add some more color to our melody. We can actually add this preset called Sad Piano. And just we're gonna actually add some more stereo on the wobble effect, reduce the white noise, and listen to the loop. Okay, right now we have our finished melody. If we want to, we can just export this melody, this loop, send it to the producer, whatever. But if you want to create a beat with this melody, we can do it real quick. Actually, we want to test it if it is actually working, so let's do it right now. Okay, I'm gonna start with the clap first. Okay, next I'm just gonna add the hi-hats. We're gonna add like a easy pattern of hi-hats. Okay, this is an easy pattern for the hi-hats, pretty similar to the Wheezy's patterns. Okay, finally I'm just gonna add the 808s. Okay, I have this pattern. It is actually kind of similar to the Wheezy's 808s. Okay. I think I'm gonna add maybe an open hi-hat to add some more percussions. And right now what I'm gonna do is actually structure the whole beat. Okay, then we press Ctrl B to structure the whole beat again. Okay, we're gonna add some hi-hats and the claps. As part of the bridge. Just gonna copy right here. And for the last part, what I'm gonna do is actually create an automation. And right here. And that's it, basically. So yeah guys, that's pretty much for today's tutorial. Hope you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, give me a thumbs up, and see you in the next one.